Hi, I'm Darren. I'm Irish and I live in Dublin, and I've come here with my wife Leo.
Hi, I'm Leo and I'm from Brazil. I live in Ireland and we have just finished the 300 hours teacher training and it's been a beautiful, amazing time. So I found this beautiful space about 2 years and a half ago, nearly 3 years, when looking for a place to do my teacher training and where I would find some organic food and a space where I could be really far from the big city. And this place really touched my heart for looking for what I read on the website as well about the teachers, what they are sharing about yoga, about love, what was yoga about. So after these 200 hours, as I had a big transformation with all the teachers, right away I knew that I would like to come back to this ashram for my 300 hours. And this year we decided to return and take this 300 hours teacher training that it's been very transformative for me in many ways. I say like even like coming for the second time is like reading a book where the first time I read, the second time I read I can find more treasures in between.
Well, similar to what Leo said about reading a book again for the second time, it was a kind of, in that sense, it was a different experience for me coming to do the 300 hours here, because we were familiar with the ashram and the surroundings, so that kind of nervous newness wasn't really here, and it was kind of replaced with a nice comfortable feeling of coming back to see old friends almost. So it was very easy, I think, for me to slip into the routine of a 300-hour session here. You could be sitting alone studying or practicing together and you'd have an aha moment. It could happen through silence over breakfast, as you're munching on your chapati, you kind of go, oh, I get what Swami was talking about yesterday. So I think there's little aha moments every day. For me, at the very final class of yoga we had, the very final posture we done, I managed to pull off a nice little peacock. So that for me was a nice little send off for the 300 hours. Yeah.
And for me, it was definitely in the philosophy practice teachings with Swami, as he always brings so much the philosophy into our daily life. As I was much more aware of so much things that he said the first time I was here, and the second time for me it was like everything what he was saying I was experiencing myself, teaching Bhagavad Gita, and that for me is really something that I'm gonna bring back home, and read again the Bhagavad Gita book, because he really works so much passion that you really feel it, all the philosophy work in you and in your daily life, every little part of your life, when you walk, when you go for a breakfast, when you do a meditation, when you're dreaming, actually you wake up and you remember about Swami, it's like what he was talking about. It's amazing. And through the practice, physical practice, also challenging, and it's always reward when you're able to do a little bit deep into the practice that we are doing daily, basically, and it's been really amazing. So, in talking a bit about the Eco-Ashram, it's like as the second time I've been here, I really observed myself, caught myself many times since the first day, how I can observe more everything that's around, every little detail, all the flowers, different flowers, the green. It's like as the first time I was a little bit more in pressure about learning. At this time, I was trying to learn more into feeling this place, and really this place has been a very transformational place for me, as very healing, I would say. And every day waking up and seeing the sunset, and then after see the moon also, in the river, and then you walk and you hear all the birds in the morning for the meditation. And when you're in silence and you see all these birds singing for you, you don't really need a different music, you don't need anything else from the outside, because everything is so perfect, nature is so perfect, and everything is in this ashram that I really admire a lot, and I'm really happy to be here, and I really want to return.
Leo has been a couple of years teaching already, but for me teaching was a new experience. What a great place to do it. What a great place to kind of hash that out and get the feedback from your peers, your colleagues, and from the teachers, in a very comfortable surrounding. Would I recommend this ashram? It's a very immersive place. You've got very little to worry about here except the reason why you came. So yeah, in a heartbeat, this place is amazing. I would definitely recommend.
Yeah, I definitely recommend this place. I have recommended two of my students to be here. One did the training in October, another one is coming February, and I will definitely recommend everyone to come. I think it's really, really good. So if you were really in doubt about where to go, choose Eco-Ashram Yoga.